Hey sis, and thank you for joining me for another reading from my devotional on today. Can't wait to get into it. Before we do, I just kind of want to let you know what's going to be going on in March because we are at the very end of February. So as March comes in, I think I kind of touched on this a little bit, but in the month of March, we have Women's History Month, and I am going to have guests on the podcast to talk to you about how you can still make history after heartbreak in different areas of your life. So I cannot wait. That series will be coming up for the entire month of March. And I think I haven't decided yet because, I normally read a devotion every week, but I may alternate between reading a devotion and doing podcast episodes solo, just so that, you can hear a little more from me and not just guests all month long. So we'll see about that. Also, what I have coming up in March, well, not I have coming up, but it's my birthday, y'all. I am a spring baby. My birthday is March 20th. So I'm going to have some great things coming your way, but I want to warn you, my insiders on my email list will be having some great, amazing deals coming up for the entire month of March. So everyone on the podcast will get something coming up for my birthday. But if you're on my email list all month long, you will be able to enjoy some great deals and savings. So if you want to have access to those deals and savings all month long, go ahead and sign up for my email list. Go to CandiceABaddies.com, scroll down on the homepage, and you can join my email list right there. And you can have access to great deals on the books, journal, and the coaching services. Y'all, it's going down. It's going down. So go ahead and join, sign up. So today's reading is really like a sweet reading, right? Because it really talks about abiding in God during this time of heartbreak. And so I cannot wait to dive in with you. So come on, let's do this. Today I'll be reading day 49 from my book, Goodbye Heartbreak, Hello Purpose, a 365-day devotional. The title, What Are You Abiding In? The scripture reference, John chapter 15, verse 4, New King James Version. And it reads, Abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself unless it abides in the vine, neither can you unless you abide in me. I heard a recent sermon by one of my favorite female preachers, Heather Lindsay. She referenced today's scripture, and she gave a different perspective that I hadn't thought about. She not only pointed out that we need to abide in God for God to abide in us, but she also said that whatever we abide in will abide in us. That really resonated in my spirit. It made me think about my own life, but it also made me think about you. Here are a couple of definitions of abide according to dictionary.com. To remain, continue, stay, to endure, sustain, or withstand without yielding or submitting. During the season of heartache, in what are you abiding? In what are you submitting? Are you abiding in bitterness, anger, worry, doubt, or sadness? Are you remaining in these things? Are you submitting to these things? Remember, whatever you abide in will abide in you, and whatever abides in you will produce fruit. So if you abide in God, you will produce godly fruit, which is good fruit. However, if you abide in the things not of God, they will produce fruit as well, bad fruit. Bad fruit will not produce the life that you desire. I understand that during this season, it's hard not to abide in those negative emotions. You feel like it's all or nothing. You have to be one way or the other, happy or sad. Truly, it's not all or nothing. When negative emotions come up, I encourage you to feel them and work through them. It's not a sin to feel them, but don't abide in them. Feel them, but don't remain in them and continue with them. Don't submit to them. That's the difference. Abiding in God does not guarantee that you won't feel negative emotions, but if you're abiding in Him, you won't be able to abide in those emotions at the same time. Abide in Him, sis. Declare, when negative emotions arise, I will allow myself to feel them, but I will not remain in them. I will not submit to them. I will continue abiding in God, for I know bitterness, anger, and doubt cannot stand in the presence of God. Sis, I really hope you enjoyed that reading today. I really did. And it just reminds me of, how we have to elevate God above our situations. It's not that we're not going to feel negative emotions. We absolutely will, just as I said in the reading, but we have to be able to work through them after we process them and let them go. We're not going to stay there. We're not going to become bitter. We are going to become better. All right. So if you enjoy this reading of the devotion, then you will absolutely enjoy my book, Goodbye Heartbreak, Hello Purpose, a 365-day devotional. Go and grab your copy from my website, CandaceBaddies.com/shop, and use the discount code podcast10 to receive your 10% discount at any time. I love you so much, sis, and I will talk to you again on tomorrow. Bye.